What's up guys, I'm Ishmeet Singh Rath again with the new vlog, and today I'm going to talk about MPNP draw. Yes, so the latest draw is out, which is for November 18, 2022, and it is quite high as compared to previous one. So today we are going to talk about that, and after that we are going to talk about how we can calculate our points as per 100 points system. Okay, so if you are interested in having a PNP in Manitoba, then this video is very helpful for you, because from your home you can calculate your points and you can check whether you should go to Manitoba or not, or is Manitoba helpful for your PR file or not. So let's get started with this video. So here you are on my screen now. This is a website, immigrationmanitoba.com, government website. The link is there in the description. You can check out. And this is EOI draw 158, which is of November 18, 2022. So here you can see that ranking score of lowest rank invited is 797, which is really very high. Because if you are coming from outside Canada, outside Manitoba, like there are students who are from Ontario and they are working here for last 1 year and then applied for PNP, I don't think they will get this much of the score, which is quite high. But as per the previous trend, the score was around 600, but this time it goes to 797. I think it's because after 2 months they have taken out this draw. October we didn't had any draw yet, so this is the first one in the November, and I think we will have one more afterwards. So this is skilled worker in Manitoba. Then there is one more plan, which is like international education stream. Right now in Canada, in Winnipeg, we have 5 schemes where you can get your PNP, which is like skilled worker in Manitoba stream, skilled worker overseas stream, Manitoba business investor stream, international education stream. So right now we have here skilled worker in Manitoba, which is like 797, international education stream, where if you will get your job in your own stream, then you can come under international education stream, which is very easy to get your PR. 198 only, which is this is the number of letters, 198. They don't take out the rankings here because it's very quick to get your PNP from there. Okay, and then your skilled worker overseas, the people who are applying for PNP outside Canada. Okay, so this is for those people. So the ranking was 686 for those, which is high. Okay, but anyways, no problem. For the next draw it will go down for sure. Hope for the best. Like if you see the previous one, which is 157, September 15, 2022, the lowest rank was 613 for skilled worker in Manitoba. So this is the trend. Okay, 613, 600 to 640 is the average points, but this time it's high. And then the skilled worker goes to 726. This time that goes down. So then if you see this draw 155, it's a 616. And then if you see the draw 154, which was August 26, was 619. So now you maybe understand that what is a trend and right now what is happening. Okay, now if you are interested to calculate your point, then we will go in our next screen here. So this link is also in the description. You can check out. So from here you can calculate your points. Now there are total how many factors? There are total 6 factors from where your points will be calculated. And the first one is this one, language proficiency. Now here in Canada, the language proficiency is calculated as per CLB scores. Now in case you have IELTS, then you have to convert your IELTS score to CLB. So for that, government has provided the calculator too. So this is the third link which I have already opened for you, and the link is also in the description. And here the language test equivalency chart, where it shows that as per your CLB, how you have to calculate your IELTS. Now in case if you have 6 band in all, then your CLB is 7. Okay, and here in calculator it says that your point is from 125. That means if you have 6.5 in listening, then you will gain 22. Plus if you gain for example writing, you gain 7 bands, then you will get CLB 9. So from above 8 you will get 25, plus if you gain listening as a 6.0, then you will go in CLB 7, then 22. Like that, you have to calculate all your 4 CLBs, total them, and then it should be out of 125. Let me show you on the calculator. Okay, and let's just remove this. Yep, here if you have like 22 on CLB, 22 in reading, 25 in writing, and 20 in reading, listening, and what's the fourth one? Speaking, yeah. So, and in speaking you got like 20. Okay, so the total is 87. So you scored 87 out of 125. So this is how it is calculated. Then let's talk about factor number 2, which is age. If your age is in between 21 to 45, then you will get maximum points, which is 75. And this one is also out of 75. So 75 out of 75. I hope my viewers are in between this age, 21 to 45. So yep, you will get all your points from here. Going to the next point now, the work experience. Here, if you have 4-year or more experience, then definitely you will get 75 points out of 175 points. Now, factor 4 is education. In case if you have master degree, then you can achieve 125 points out of 125 points. So if you have that, you are very lucky, guys. But in case if you have done like 2 years of program anywhere in India, in your country, or in Canada, then you will achieve 115 points. Then if you have one post-secondary program of 3 years or more, then 110, which is I think usually if you have done bachelor's, then you come under this grid. Then one post-secondary program of 2 years. So 100 points, 1 year post-secondary program, 70 points. If you have trade certificate, 70 points, and no formal post-secondary education, then 0 points. So this is it. If you have done graduation from your country, then I think you will fall under 110 points. Okay, then factor number 5 is adaptability. Now it's quite easy because you don't have to think much about it. We have here 500 points total, and maximum point is 500. From here, if you have a close relative in Manitoba, then you will achieve 200 points. Then if you have previous experience in Manitoba for 6 months, then you will get 100 points. Then if you completed post-secondary program in Manitoba 2 years or more, like if you have done 2 years of course in Manitoba, then you will get more 100 points. Then if you have any close friend, relative in Manitoba, then 50 points for that. And if you have done 1 years of a program, where if you do 1 year of studies, then you will get 1 year of work permit. In that case, you will get 50 points only, not 100 points. Okay. Now, if your skill is not into the demand, then you will be calculated from this connection grid. Okay. But in case if you get job in your field, then Manitoba demand, you comes under Manitoba demand, then you will directly get 500 points in case if you have done 6 months of your job, or you have your long-term job offer from the same employer. Like if you have your offer letter where it says that you have a long-term agreement with them, like year or 2 years, then you will get 500 points directly. Or if you do your 6 month of job over there, then you will get your 500 points. Easy, right? And make sure that you cannot exceed from 500. In case if you think that you will get 500 from here and then 100 from here, it will be 600. No, it will not happen like this. It's like 500 is maximum, you cannot exceed from it. Okay. And then moving ahead, it's a regional development where immigration destination in Manitoba outside of Manitoba, Winnipeg. So this means that if you are not in Winnipeg but outside of Winnipeg, into Manitoba only but not in Winnipeg, then you will get additional 50 points. Okay, but I don't think if anyone will go out of Winnipeg because all the jobs and part-time jobs are there in Winnipeg, so everyone comes here if they are moving to Manitoba, right? So it's a capital of Manitoba. So this is adaptability, which is quite simple. People usually get confused over here. Then last factor is risk assessment. Here your deduction happens, like maximum 200 deduction happens here. And in case if you have done your studies out of Manitoba, then your 100 points will be deducted. Okay, so this is a privilege for students who are studying in Manitoba, and if they spend their year or 2 year over here in studies, then they get 100 points. And in case if you have done your studies outside Manitoba, then your 100 points will be deducted. So that statement is here: studied in another province, minus 100. Or if you are in Manitoba and you accepted any outside Manitoba offer letter, then also your 100 points will be deducted. That means like you started in Manitoba, then you went out of Manitoba for a job, and then you came back and then applied for PNP. Your 100 points will be deducted in that case. Okay, same for if you go for remote jobs and you accept remote jobs out of Manitoba full time, then you may face consequences, 100 points. Okay, let's calculate everything from here now. And yep, here we are on the top. So in case if you score 6 bands in all 4 modules, then it will be like let's check how much is 6 bands. 6 bands means CLB 7. Now CLB 7, and where's my calculator here? It says 22, so we will go for 22 into 4. So we scored 88 out of 125. Then I assume that age is in between 21 to 45, so it's plus 75. Okay, then if your work experience is more than 4 years, then I calculate that too, which is I think 75. Then okay, and next is education. I assume that you may have your bachelor's in your hand, and it would be of 3 years to 4 years, right? I did my bachelor's BTech, so it was of 4 years. It comes under this one post-secondary program of 3 years or more. It's 110, so I add 110. Okay, then moving to adaptability, I assume that I will get job in this full time as a Manitoba demand case, right? So if I will add this 500, definitely I will get my permanent residence PNP here, and with that PNP I can obviously apply my permanent residence, right? 600 points from there. So but in case if I don't get my job in my field, or I work in the other jobs which are not in demand, let's calculate in that case. Okay, because you know that if I will add 500 here, I'm above 800 obviously, then I don't have to worry about anything, right? But let's go for a worse scenario. So plus, I say I don't have any close relative here, but I have done my experience 6 months, I add 100. Then I have completed post-secondary program in Manitoba 2 years. If I have done only 1 year of studies, then plus 50. Okay, it's 498 now. Okay, completed post-secondary program 1 year, 50 points from here. Close friend or distinct relative in Manitoba, if anyone says that yes, I'm your friend, from here I calculate that too. So 50 from here. So from here we achieved like 100 and 200, right? And that's it, no more benefits. So, and moving ahead here, so we have no deduction because we studied in Manitoba, I assume that. Okay, so from here I got 548 points. To increase this, what I can do, I cannot change anything which is under that. I can get job in my field, I will get 500 directly. Or what I can do, I can improve my IELTS score. Right now I calculated with 6 bands all. If you get your like 6.5, 6.5, 7.5, 6.5, like in listening you score 7.5, and reading, writing, speaking you get 6.5, then you will go into the CLB 8. right? So if you go with that, then I calculate again, and the difference would be like 22, and it will go to 25, right? So 22, 20, 24, 25, 3, and 3 into 4, 12. So plus 12, right? And here your score will go to 560. That means we have to get job into a demand job, right, which is there in Manitoba. So you have to get that. Risk assessment should be, sorry, this adaptability should go under this. If you achieve this 500 points, definitely you will get your PNP. But in case if you don't have that, then you have to struggle, because right now the cutoff goes above 700 and the trend is nearby 600. So you have to touch the 600 score. Okay, and in case if you get your job in the Manitoba demand field, you will get your PNP for sure. So that's the story, and that there is the hard work. Here you have to do your hard work. So let's check the Manitoba demand list. So if I go here and write down Manitoba demand list, okay, and here we are with the occupation demand list. So here we are on the Manitoba's website, and this is a list of in-demand occupation. Here you can see all the categories, and if you are under sales and service occupation, then this is the list, NOC 2016 equivalent, and it comes, if you are cook, then it comes under skill type B. If you are baker, comes under B. If you are a retail sales supervisor, then it comes under B2. So these are the in-demand occupations. So if you come under these things, tools and die maker, sheet metal worker, electrical power lift line and cable worker, so you have to make your profile according to this. And then plumbers are also here, guys, come on, carpenters are also here. So everything is in demand list. You can apply for sure, and you can achieve that 500 points, and then definitely your score will go above 800. And if you are above 800, definitely you will come in any cutoff list, right? So finally we are done with everything. We talked about a lot of things now. We know how to calculate our points. If you are interested to come to Manitoba, then you can go and check out the details, and all the links are there in description. If you face any problem or you are confused anywhere, then you can text me on my Instagram. Okay, so that Instagram QR would be here, right? So you can just scan it and you're good to go, right? And if you are liking my channel, then please subscribe it. If you like this video, please hit a like, guys, come on. If I'm helping you out, then I'm just asking you for a subscription or for a like. So that helps me a lot and motivate me to make more videos in English, because English is not my native language for sure, but I'm trying my best to explain to you everything in English. And okay, so till then, take care, good day, good night, bye bye.